Hello everyone. If you would like to learn the authentication, it means register, log in, reset and forgot password, and also hash the password and JWT, JSON Web Token implementation, all these things. Okay, also protected routes. So to implement all these things in one video, so this video is for you. Okay, it will help you. I have explained it step by step. Okay, first of all, we will move to register a user, then login, after that reset and forgot password, after that protected routes and JWT token implementation and logout functionality. Okay, we will implement all these functionalities step by step. So let's first of all check the demo of this video. So first of all, let's register a user. Okay, for example, Kaleem, email kaleem@gmail.com and password. Let's press the sign up button. See, we directly came to the login. Okay, and now in the login system we are able to log into the system, and here we have the forgot password. If you would like to move back to the sign up, so by pressing this button, sign up, by pressing the down from the sign up, login, back to the login system. Let's first of all, before logging to the system, for example, let's implement the login. Okay, let's log into the system. I will insert my email, then the password, 8-character password. Let's log in. See, we directly came to the login system. Okay, but if we would like to log out, let's press the logout. Let's move to the dashboard. Okay, we came to the dashboard. Let's press the logout. We directly move back to the login page. Okay, now let's implement the forgot password functionality. Okay, let's press forgot password. So we came here. Let's insert our email. Let's press now send button. What happened? Okay, let's press the send button. So after pressing the send button, let's wait. See, email sent to your check your email for reset password link. Okay, so now let's move to our Gmail account. Let's move to that. We will see, we received a new email. See, this is the new email that we received. Now by pressing this link, we will be able to move to the reset password. See, we came directly to the reset password page. Now let's reset our password. Before we used 8-character, now I will insert 5-character password. Let's press reset button. So we came directly back to the login. Let's log in back. Okay, five character. Okay, let's press login button. See, we directly came here. Okay, if we press the logout button, we log out from the system. If you would like to access the dashboard, we are not able to access the dashboard. Back to the home, because we are not authorized. We log out from the system. So we will implement all these topics step by step. Okay, so this video will be very helpful for you. Okay, to learn all these concepts and these things. So let's get started. Before starting, don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel. Let's start. So for this project, I have opened an empty folder inside VS Code, Visual Studio Code. So now, first of all, we will create two apps, one for React.js, the second one is our Node app, server side app. Okay, and also we will install all those necessary packages and libraries that we would use in this project. So let's get started. Okay, first of all, let's move to the terminal. So to open the terminal, we can move from the open the terminal from menu or control backtick. Okay, so after opening the terminal, now let's create our React app. Okay, so to create React app, we will use wait.js for that. Okay, npm create wait. After that, press enter. So it will initialize our React project. Now let's assign a name to our project. So that is like, let's assign a client name, and here now select the framework that we will select React. We are using React in JavaScript. So after that, it says cd, it means change your directory to client, then npm install, then run your project. So now let's change directory to client. After that, we will npm install. So it will install all those necessary packages and libraries for React app. So let's wait for it until it installs the packages. The installation has completed. Now let's install two other packages. npm install React Router DOM, which is used React Router DOM for routing. Okay, for navigation from one page to another page. Okay, to create a single page application, we will use React Router DOM for routing. The second one is Axios. which is HTTP request and response library that we will use. Okay, now let's press enter. So we will install these two packages also. Then we will run our React app. So that is installed. Now let's write npm run dev. So it will run our React app, our React server. Okay, so now let's move to this URL. Okay, press Ctrl, then press the mouse button, left side button. So it will run the project. Now open the Chrome browser. So this is our React default app that we have. Okay, this is the default React.js app. So we have completed the installation and the configuration of our React app. Now we would like to create our server-side project. So for that, let's open a new terminal. In a new terminal, I will write, first of all, I will create a new folder. Okay, so to create a new folder, let's write, name it, for example, server. Okay, after, let's move now to the server, cd, change directory to server. And here write npm init, it means initialize -y, and press enter. So it will create a package.json file inside our server. See, that has created. Now we will install, okay, let's install the packages in npm install. First of all, Express, which is the Node.js framework. Okay, we will use to write code through this. And the second one is Mongoose. We will use it for connecting with the Mongo database. Okay, Mongoose, ORM. Okay, this is. And after that, we will use Nodman. Nodman is used that whenever we refresh, it means that whenever we change something in our server-side app, so it will automatically refresh our server-side app. And bcrypt. Bcrypt is used for to hash the password. JSON Web Token. It is used for to generate a token, JSON Web Token. And CARS, which is cross origin request and response. Okay, whenever we would like to access our server side app from frontend, so we are using CARS. And .env, which is used to create .env file. Okay, later we will create that also. And another one, which was the cookie parser. For handling the cookies. Let's press enter. Now we will install all these packages. Let's wait for it. The installation has completed. Now we will create a file inside this server. Okay, let's create a new file. Name it, for example, index.js. In this index.js, this is our start point of our server-side app. Okay, we will write our code. We will start from this index.js file. And now let's configure the Nodman, okay, package. So let's close it, backtick, come here to the bcrypt. Okay, in the package.json, under the script, here we will write start, okay, Nodman index.js. What it will do, whenever we make some changes inside our server app, so it will automatically refresh our app. This is the job of Nodman package. Now let's use, by default we cannot use the import statement. Okay, whenever we would like to import a package, the import is not working by default. Okay, for that we need to write something here, that is type module. Okay, if you don't write this type module, so what you should do, then you should use require. Okay, whenever you are importing something, you should use require method for that. Okay, so to import something, but like this. Okay, I will show to you. Come here to the index. For example, you would like to import the Express. Let's write import Express from Express. By default, this statement doesn't work in Node app. Okay, if you don't write this type module, you should write instead of this like this, const Express is equal to require Express. You should write like this. Okay, like the second statement. By default, you should use this code. But if you would like to use this one, the first one, import statement, then you should add this type module. Let's create now .env file, as we mentioned, and we installed .env before in this server app. Now we will create .env. If you don't know about the .env, so you can watch my video. You have the link in the description for .env. What is it and why we use it? Okay, and this .env will write all our secret things like URL and keys and whatever you want. Okay, so I have explained it in that video. Okay, you will write all those things here. For example, port number, I will use port is equal to, for example, 3000. Let's write now 3000. Okay, I will write the port number now in this .env file. Okay, now come here to the index. We will run our server app. So for that, let's create an app. Const app is equal to express. I will call the express method. Now let's write app.listen. We will call listen method, and first of all we will pass the port number. We should write the port number in this listen method. So we already written the port number inside .env. So how to import this now? So for that we have installed .env. Okay, so let's first of all import that .env from .env. So after importing it, now let's write .env.configure. Call that. Okay, .env.configure method, config method. So after calling that method, now we can use that port. Okay, we can import that port. So how to do that? Process .env dot port, comma, we will write a callback function, and in this we will write console. Okay, console, let's write this message, console.log server is running. Now let's check it. Okay, let's run our server side app. Let's move to the terminal, and here we are in the server directory, and here we will write npm start. Okay, so it will start our server side app. See, server is running. So it was all about the configuration of our React and server side app that we did. Okay, now we will move to start our design. First of all we will create a sign up forum. Then we will pass data to the server side app, and then we will register that inside the MongoDB database. Let's first of all configure the MongoDB database also. Okay, for the MongoDB database, what we should do for that, you have two methods. Okay, to use the MongoDB. One is the online method, the second one is the offline. Okay, to use in locally. So for the online also, I have a video in for the local also, and I will show you how to install it locally. We will just install MongoDB Compass. Okay, whenever you install this is a GUI tool for Mongo database. Okay, so then simply press the connect. It will be connected with the MongoDB. Okay, you can use this string to connect with this database. It is very simple to use locally. Okay, for the online also I have a video, you have link in the description for that. Okay, MongoDB Atlas to use that. So now let's move to our client side. Okay, in the client side, first of all we will configure, and let's remove the default code first of all. Okay, let's remove the default code. I would like to remove all these things. Stop. Okay, also this one and this one. I will remove all this code, save it, and come here to the app.cs, Control S, remove the code, index.cs, remove all code. Okay, so now we will start our coding. Okay, first of all I will configure now the React Router DOM. Okay, I will write the code for that to configure React Router DOM, how to use that later. Then after that I will create the sign up forum page. So let's start. Now first of all we should import it. Okay, React Router DOM. So to import it, import browser router. We need three things to import: browser router, the second one is routes, the third one is route, is equal to from React Router DOM. After importing them, now let's use them. Okay, in this fragment I will write browser router, and here I will write routes. Inside routes, now I will define route, and the route has two parameters. The first one is path, is equal to, the path is, for example, for the sign up page we will move /sign up or register, whatever you like. And the second one is the element, is equal to, in the element we will import our component. So let's first of all create sign up component. I will create a folder, components. Inside components I will write sign up.jsx, and here I will write RAFCE, React Arrow Function Export Component. this is a shortcut, okay, to use to automatically create this function. How we can do this? Okay, for that we need to install a package. Okay, this package, just come here, I will show to you this one. See, ES7 React Redux React Natives. Okay, install this package extension. Whenever you install this, so you will be able to use that shortcut. Now let's import the sign up inside this React Auto-DOM. Sign up, that has imported. Let's see it. Now let's move it. Okay, let's move to our browser where we have run our React app. Now here I will write sign up. See, we came directly to the sign up component page. Now let's write design it. Okay, to create a sign up page, sign up form. Come here to the sign up, Control B to close the left sidebar. Let's write our code. Here I will add a class name which is sign up container, and down from that we will have a forum, but before that we will have h2 tag which is for sign up, and down we will have a forum. Let's remove the action from this, and here we will add a class name sign up forum. Inside this we will have label. This is for username. Here we will write username, and let's have an input field. Input field is text, and yeah, that is okay. I will just add input, and down here we will have label which is for email. Let's write email, and down here we will have an input field for email. Let's write autocomplete off, and down let's add a placeholder also. Okay, placeholder email, and up I will write in this one placeholder, that is the username. Come here down, and here Control Z, label, and this one is for password. Input field, and this is password. Placeholder, let's write static. Okay, and down here we will have a button. This is for sign up, and type is equal to with submit. So this is our form that we have created. Now let's check it. Okay, let's move to the browser. So this is our form. Okay, now I will add the CSS code, okay, to design it to look better. So let's create a CSS file. So where we should write the code, let's write all code of the CSS inside app.css. Okay, we don't need to write other files. So here I will write the CSS code, then I will import this app.css inside sign up. So let's first of all import it. Okay, to import the CSS, first of all we should move from the sign up component to this directory. Okay, to this C directory. Okay, after moving from this directory from components, now we will use app.css. So after importing it, now I will write code inside this app.css. So I have added this CSS code. Okay, let's check it. This is simple sign up container for forum, for label, for input, for button. Okay, this is the CSS code, simple CSS code. Okay, now let's check it. Okay, yeah, it looks like this, but it should be up. So let's configure it. Let's just bring it down. Okay, alt down arrow key. See it, let's check it now. See, it looks like better now. So this is our sign up forum. Now whenever we write something in these input fields, we should store that somewhere. Okay, so to store that, for that just come here, we will create three state variables. Const, first of all, username. We can create an object also, but I will create three state variables. Okay, username, set user is equal to use state. We will use state hook for this. Okay, use state hook, this is a hook that we will use This is the variable that we will use, and this set username, this is a method which is used for updating this username. Now let's create two others. The first one is for email, and this one is set email, and this is for password and set password. We can add here the default values like empty string. Okay, this is the default values for these. Save it. So now let's whenever we write something in these input fields, we should store that in these state variables. So to store that, for that, let's come here to the input fields, and down here I will just write onChange. I will add onChange event to this input field. Okay, onChange event, whenever I write or change something in this. Okay, so what it will do, it will call that. Let's write create an arrow function, and here let's write we will call now set username, this method. Now we will pass e.target.value. What it will do, whenever we write something in that, okay, so it will call that set username method, and it will write whatever we are writing in the input field, it will write inside that username. We will do same thing for other three fields also. Okay, Control C8, Control V. Instead of set username, now I will call set email. Let's come here to do it for the password also. Set password. Save it. So let's format our document. Okay, it don't looks like very well. So to format our document, we can right click, and here you see format document, or you have the shortcut key. See, the document has formatted. It looks like this now. Let's save it. Now it will store values inside these username. So now whenever we press this submit button, we should pass this data to our server side app and store it inside the database. So let's do it for forum this. Okay, so let's come here to the forum, and here I will add on submit event. It means that whenever we press the submit button, we will call handle submit function. After calling it, now let's just come here, we will create that function handle submit is equal to, this is an arrow function, and here we will get an event also with that function, calling that function. Now first of all, we will call e.prevent default. It means it will prevent the default submission. If you don't write, you will face with errors. And now here we will use now Axios, okay, that we have installed at the start, HTTP request response library, to go call our server side app. It's Axios first of all. So let's import it first of all. Import Axios from Axios. Now let's use it. Okay, Axios dot post. We will use post method to pass the data. Here we will write the URL. We should write our server side app URL. Okay, so to write that, we will write http://localhost, then colon, then our port number. What was our port number that we wrote inside .env? Okay, this is our port number. Let's show to you 3000. Okay, this is our port number. And after that, we will call the route auth/signup. We will call this route, and we will pass our data in an object. Okay, username, email, then password. Control B, Alt Shift F to format the document. Axios.post. Okay, .then. Okay, after that we will get a response. Okay, response. So let's console.log our response. We will just print our response. .catch, if there was any error, so console.log error, print that error to us on the console. Now let's move to our server side app. Okay, we have passed data to our server side app. Now let's write that route. Okay, auth.signup. Come here to the server side app, to the index. Okay, just come here to the index. So in the server side, first of all, we will create a model for a user or for the employee. Okay, so let's do it for come here to the server folder, and here in the server create a new folder and name it models. And inside model we will create a file in the name of, for example, user.js. And here first of all, let's import express import Mongos from Mongos. And after that, now let's create the schema const, for example, user schema is equal to new Mongos dot schema. And inside it now we will define all the fields. Okay, first field is user name. The username field is type is equal to with string and unique, required, true, unique, true. And the second one is email. For the email, type is equal to with string and required, true, unique, true. And the third one is password, type string, required, true. You can add more validation to these fields if you would like to add more validation. So for that I have a separate video, which is we will use express validator for that. So right now we did all this but okay, like required and unique. You can add the validation on password and email also. Now let's create a model from this. Okay, so let's create that const user model is equal to Mongos dot model. And here first of all we will write a name which is user, and after that the schema. Okay, let's write user schema. Now let's export it. Okay, export user model as user. So this is our model that we has created. Okay, now we will move to write the route for it. Okay, just come here. We will create a new folder. Okay, and this new folder is for routes, and in this route the first route would be like, let's name it like user. Okay, user.js. In this now we will define all the routes for the user. First of all, import express from express, and after that import bcrypt for password hashing from bcrypt. And right now these two. Okay, now let's write a route. Let's const create const router is equal to with express dot router. So we'll create a router. Now we will use this router dot post. Okay, and our route was sign up. Let's check it in the front end. Let's move to sign up. So this is our app. Okay, sign up. Auth is that auth we will use in the index.js. Okay, whenever we are calling the route of sign up, so we will use this sign up now in this user. Okay, sign up, and after that we will get request and response. Now to distract data from front end. Okay, that is inside the data request.body. So we will write const username, email and password is equal to with request.body. Okay, so after extracting it, now we will insert it inside the database. So first of all, we need to create connection with the database. We will use MongoDB compass. Let's open it. Okay, let's connect with this URL. So now let's copy the connection string. Okay, copy connection string. Just come here, and to create connection we can create that in a separate file, but I will create it inside the index.js. Mongos dot connect, we will use connect method, and here we will add URI. Okay, control V, we will paste that URI, and slash we will add here the database name. Okay, let's add it authentication. So let's check it that we have authentication database, and no, authentication is not available, so we will name it authentication, so it will create authentication database for us. This localhost doesn't work. Okay, instead of this, write 127 own database. Okay, .0.0.1. okay, it also refer to localhost. So after that, writing this, it will create a connection, and after that, now let's use this route. Okay, this user route. So to use that, this user route, right, yet we didn't register as a record, but we will use that. Okay, let's first of all import that. Import, let's write it, what is the name of this, yet we didn't export it. Export router. Okay, as user router. Now let's import it, user router from /router routes and user. Now we will use this user router, so we will use it like this. Okay, app.use /auth comma user router, and also let's use app.use express.json. This model where we just convert the data that we pass from frontend to the JSON format. Come here. Now we will register our user. Okay, so to register it, first of all we will import the user model. Let's import it, a user from .model/user.js. So after importing the user, now we will use user. Okay, user.find based on for example email. Okay, if this email was already registered, so then we will print, let's write here const a user is equal to user.find based on email. If the user was existed, so then the return response.json message user already existed. Else, if the user was not existed, so what we should do, then we will just insert the record inside the database. So to insert the record, for that we will use const. First of all, we will convert the password, okay, to hash the password. Okay, first of all we will hash the password. Const, also let's create this function asynchronous, async hash password is equal to await bcrypt dot hash, and we will pass our password, and after that salt is a unique character. Okay, a number which generate a unique character, which attach a unique character with that. Okay, so let's add a unique character, would be like 10. Okay, this is, we will add this, salt is 10. So after generating the hash password, now let's create a new user. Const new user is equal to new user, and we will now pass our fields like email, password is equal to with hash password, and password. So now let's save it. Okay, new user await new user dot save, and return response.json message record registered. So we did it. I think there is no error, so let's check it. Okay, first of all, username. Yeah, here we should write instead of this username, then email, and this is password, hash password. So that is okay. New user dot save, new user. Yeah, let's check it. Okay, if there was an error, we will solve it. Okay, also how to do it to solve the errors. Let's move to the browser, and also let's move to the console. If there was an error, we will see that inside in the console. Let's write the username, .com, and password 5. Let's press the sign up button. What happened? Let's check it. Okay, we faced with an error. Okay, so now we will solve this error. What is the error? Config. We will just solve this error. Let's check it in the terminal inside the server. Okay, server app. Let's check it. Where is the error? We already faced with an error. Let's move here. It says that import routes.user.js. Did you mean import? So where we have imported user.js. Okay, routes. Okay, just come here to the index, routes, user.js. Okay, let's add .js, save it. Yeah, the error has solved. Now let's check it. Okay, let's press the sign up button again. We faced with an error, auth/sign up from origin. It is a card's error. Okay, card is blocked. Okay, so to enable it, we will use car also. So let's come here to the index.js, and here we will use let's import first of all that the cars, import cars from cars. Okay, after importing it, now let's use it. Okay, this is from, and just come here, app.use cars. Let's save it now. Now let's check it. Okay, press the sign up button. See, we got the result. It means that we successfully, user already existed. It means that previously when we press the sign up button, the user has registered. Let's check it. Okay, if there was any error, let's move to the MongoDB compass, and here we will refresh our database. See, authentication database has came here, and now let's check the users. In the users, we don't have any record. Okay, there is no record inside users. Let's check it. Okay, let's check it. Where is the error? Let's move to the console. There is no error. Come here to the where is the route? This is route. Okay, sign up and request user.find based on email. If user already existed. So let's add just the await keyword here. Okay, let's save it now. Let's check it now. Here, press the sign up button. So now let's check it. Okay, let's come here to the MongoDB database, refresh it, and refresh this one. No records again. Let's check it again. Okay, where is the error? I will just solve the error. Let's use find one method. Okay, not find one. Save it. Now let's check it and try it. Press the sign up button. Record registered. See, record registered. Okay, it means that has registered right now. Let's check it now, the MongoDB compass. Let's refresh it. See, we got the this record. Okay, this is the first record that we has entered. So this was the user registration. Also we have hashed the password. Okay, this is the hashed password. Do you see? So it was all about how to register a record. So now let's implement the login functionality. Okay, whenever we register successfully, we should move directly to the login page. So for that, let's come here. One thing is that I should add a button here for login. Okay, whenever I press that button, I should move to the login. And also whenever I register a record, I should move to the login. So let's implement this functionality. Okay, just come here and to the front end, to the sign up. Here I will create an instance of navigate. Let's import first of all use navigate hook. Yeah, use navigate hook from React Router DOM. Let's create an instance of that const navigate is equal to use navigate hook. So now whenever we register successfully, so we will move directly to the login page. Console navigate / login. We will move directly to the login page. Right now we don't have the login route, but later we will implement it. Okay, let's come here back to the login. Okay, but one thing is that whenever we return a response here, okay, the response is here I will return registered. It means our status true. I will return this also with the message. Okay, whenever I register record successfully, status true. Now in the sign up here I will implement a logic if response data status. If it was okay, so then I will move directly to the login page. Else I will be in the same page. And now let's create the login component. Okay, one thing else that I should add here a login button at the down. Okay, down here let's create already, or we can say how an account. If you have an account, so then please log in. Okay, here I will use link. Let's import it, link from React Router DOM. This is link. Okay, the link has imported from React Router DOM. See this link. Okay, now we will use link. Let's add here 2 is equal to /login. Login. Let's save it. Now let's check it. Okay, it looks like this. Okay, how in account login, but it should be in the same page, the same line. Paste it here. So whenever we press login, we should be able to move to the login, or whenever we create an account, we should move directly to the login. Let's first of all create the login component. Login.jsx or AFCE, and let's check it now. Okay, just come here, login. See, we directly, we didn't import that. Just come here to the app.jsx, and here I will implement that. This is a login, and here let's use login. Let's import it. That has imported. See, we came directly to the login. Okay, whenever we register a record, let's register .com 5, press sign up. See, we directly came to the login. It means the record has registered successfully. So refresh it. See the second record. Now let's design the login page. So to design the login page, we have the same concept as we did for the sign up. Okay, we have the same input fields, just we will remove this username input fields. Okay, for the login we have the email and password input fields and submit button, and also this function to submit the record in these variables. Let's Control A, Control C, Control A, Control V. We will just change this to login, because writing again the same code, it will take time. So we will just use that code, login. Now let's first of all remove this username, because we don't need username in the login. This is the first thing, and also remove it from here, and just come here, and here we will remove the username. Yeah, this one, and change this to login. Login, and just come here down. This is here we will move to the sign up. Okay, sign up. Here I will write don't have account. If you don't have account, press the sign up button. Here we will move to sign up, and here this is login instead of sign up. Save it. Let's check it now. Okay, how it looks like. This is our login page. See, sign up, came to sign up login, we come directly to the login. Now whenever we press the submit button, we will call this handle submit function, and here instead of sign up I will call now login route. Okay, and then I will return the status. If the status was okay, so then I will move to the home component. Right now we don't have the home component, but later I will add that. And login. Okay, now let's implement this login route inside our server side. Okay, come here to the user, and here we will implement that router.post /login request and response. First of all, let's distract the values. Const email and password is equal to request.body. And after that, first of all, we will check the password. Okay, because the password is has. First of all, we will check the email. Okay, then we will check the password, and also generate a token here to store it inside the cookies, the token. Okay, so let's first of all add async here to make it async, and here I will add const user is equal to await user model. We will use user model dot find one. Okay, we will find based on email. If a user, it means if the user was existed, so then I will return response.json. I will return the message if not user, sorry. Okay, if not user, if the user was not existed, so then I will return this message: user is not registered. Okay, user is not registered. Now if the user was existed, so down I will check now compare the password. Okay, because the password is hash and our password is plain, so now we will compare the passwords. So for that, just come here, const valid password is equal to await bcrypt dot compare, and here first of all we will pass our password, and then we will just write user dot password. If not valid password, if the password was not valid, so return response dot json message password is incorrect. And down from that, if the password was also okay and also the user was existed, so now what we will do, we will first of all generate a token. Okay, then we will store that token inside the cookies of user to use it in the future, okay, for the authentication purpose. Const, let's generate first of all the token. Token is equal to here first of all we should import the JSON web token. Import JWT is equal to JSON JWT from JSON web token. Save it. JWT dot sign. Okay, this JWT is used for a securely method to exchange the data between two parties. It is used mostly for authentication and authorization. If you don't know, so I have a separate videos about JWT and how it works. You can watch that. Okay, you have the link in the description. And here it has three parts. Okay, the first part is the payload. In the payload we will write, for example, the username. Let's write it the username in the payload. So we will write user.username. And the second part is the key, a secret key. This should be a secret key. No one should know about this. Okay, and this should be at least 32 characters at least, and it will be a unique key. So I will write this key inside the .env. Okay, .env file. For example, key is equal to with like JWT token key. I wrote just like this, but in the real application it should be at least 32 character and a unique key that no one should be able to generate that and to know about that. JWT token key. Okay, Now let's come here. I will write that process dot env dot key. And the third part is the options, okay, that you can add. For example, expires in like in, for example, 1 hour. Okay, in 1 hour. After 1 hour, it should not be able, okay, to this should be expired after 1 hour. Okay, for example, you use this in your application. After 1 hour, the user should log in again. Okay, it will need a login again from the user. Now just come here down. So after generating the token, now I will store this token inside the user cookies. Okay, in the cookies. So to store it, for that I will use response.cookie. Here I will assign a name, for example, token. And here I will write the token that I have generated. Here also we can add max age. Okay, the option we have here, max age, how many times after it will expire. For example, 360, like it is in milliseconds. Okay, after 1 hour it will expire from the cookies. And return now response.json status true and message login successfully. So what we did, okay, we have implemented this. Okay, it should be an object. Let's wrap it inside curly braces. So this is the token generation, then we store that inside the cookies. And here I will add HTTP only also. Okay, let's add that HTTP only tree, because then you should add this one. Okay, this is for the security purpose, that no one can access the token from JavaScript. If you don't add this, then they will be able to access it from the JavaScript code. Okay, but if you add this, they can access just through HTTP request. Now login successfully. Okay, we have implemented everything. To use this, okay, response.cookies. Okay, for that we should now configure the cars also. Let's come here. It will automatically generate an error. So for that, first of all, let's just come here, import the cookie parser. I think we need to import that cookie parser from cookie parser and use that app.use cookie parser. And one thing else that we should add to this cars, that is origin. We should add the origin here. Okay, the origin, it means from which front end, from which website you would like to you access. Now here we will write our front end code URL. Okay, copy this one and paste it here. Remove the login. So we will access it this server side from this domain. Okay, from localhost, comma, credentials true. And one thing else, that from which component you would like to access these cookies. You are using cookies. Okay, these cookies, we are using cookies in the login. So now in the login component, what we will do here, we will add access, that is access, let's write access, sorry, dot defaults dot with credentials is equal to true. Add this in the front end code also. So after adding it, it will not generate an error for you. So now let's check it. Okay, let's move to our front end, and here let's move to the console and come here to the login component. If we successfully, if the status was okay, then we will move to the home component. Right now we don't have the home component, but we will add that later. Let's refresh our code. Just come here. Here I will write gmail.com. Let's press login button. So we faced, it means we directly came to the home page. It means that the status is okay. Okay, so it says there is no home route. It means that we directly successfully log into the system. Now okay, let's check the cookie generated or not, the cookie has stored or not. Just come here to the application In the application, come here to the cookies, session cookies, come here to the local host. See, we have the token cookies. Okay, this is the cookie that we have stored, the token that we have stored. Now let's create our home component. Just come here, home.jsx or AFCE, generate the code, and also write it inside here. Path for home page, this is for home page, and element is equal to with home. It's imported, that has imported, save it. So let's check it here. Home path is slash let's remove this home. Okay, we don't need for home page this one. We are directly at the home page, and here in the login we will remove him. We will directly move to the home page without writing any route. So this is our home page. So we have implemented registration and login functionality. Now we will implement reset and forgot password if we would like to implement that concept also. So let's add forgot password link to home login page. Okay, just come here to the login page. In the login page, come here down up from where we should add for example, yeah, under from the login button. Okay, here I will add a link. Link of React Outer DOM. Let's use it. The link is imported or not? Yeah, we have imported the link. Just come here and we will use that. And here 2 is equal to, we will move to slash forgot password. Right here, forgot password. Save it, and let's first of all check it. Okay, how it looks like. Just come here to the browser and to the login. Yeah, forgot password. So now whenever we press this, we should move to the forgot password component. Let's come here to the app, and here we will add forgot password. Forgot password, and here we should create a component and we will import that. Forgot password.jsx or AFCE. Save it, and now let's import it. Instead of login, forgot password. So let's check it. Okay, so press forgot password. We directly came to the forgot password component. Now we will have here an input field for email. Okay, user should enter his email, then we will send a forgot password link. Okay, a reset link to the email of that user. So let's do it. Okay, first of all, just come here. We will have an input fields. Copy this forum code, paste it here, and we will remove the username and the password field, just the email field. Okay, forgot password, and let's copy this code also and paste it here. Let's remove the password, the username, and let's copy these things also, copy and paste them here. So whenever we write our password here, email in this input field, it will be stored inside the email variable. Okay, then whenever we press the submit button, let's forgot password, send, just send button. Okay, remove this also. So whenever we press the send button, so we will call the handle this function. Okay, handle submit function, and there what we will do, we will move to the reset password. Okay, we will move to forgot password. Instead of this, we will write forgot password to this route, and we will pass just the email. whenever we succeeded. So here we will just alert, check your email for reset password link. Let's save it. Later we will move to the login page. Now let's create this forgot password route. Okay, just come here to the index, come here to the user, and we will create that. Okay, router dot post forgot password. We will get request and response, const email is equal to request.body. And now let's check the user. Okay, let's add async and await. First of all, we will wrap the whole code in try catch block. Okay, we should wrap these parts also in try catch block. If there was an error, so it will handle it. Okay, I forgot that in that time. Console dot log example error. Now just come here, we will const user is equal to user model dot, let's write await user dot find one, and based on email. If not user, it means that the user was not existed, so then we will return a response.json message which will say user not registered. Else, if the user was registered, so then we will send an email to the email of that user, to that email. Okay, we will send an email. So to send email, we need to use a node mailer. Okay, we will install first of all that, then we will send an email. So let's to write the code for that. First of all, let's just come here, node mailer. Let's search it and just come here to W3 schools, to the Node.js, and here we will, first of all we will install it. Okay, npm install node mailer. Just come here and let's move to the terminal. Let's take a new terminal, press sign, cd, we will move to server directory. There I will install npm install node mailer. So let's wait for installation of node mailer. Yeah, that has installed. And down here now then we will import it, but before to send the email, this is the code. Okay, let's copy this code. This is the example code. Okay, simple code. Copy this code and here down, come here. First of all, let's import that. Import node mailer from node mailer. Import from. So after importing it, now let's use it. Okay, let's paste the code here. After pasting the code, now we will configure this. Okay, to send the email, for that you need first of all to configure your Gmail. Okay, I have already created a video. You have link for that video in the description, how to send an email using node mailer, but here I will show you. Okay, first of all you should move to your Google account. After moving to your Google account, then you should move to the setting of your Google account, then to the security tab. After security tab, you should move to two-step authentication. First of all, you should turn on the two-step authentication. After turning on the two-step authentication, then you should come here down. So let's write, I will write my password. Login. Okay, it needs the password. I entered my password. Let's now log in. So after coming here, okay, you should come here down to the app password. Okay, press this app password, then you should generate a new password. Okay, I have already generated a password. Then just assign a name in create, press the create button, it will generate a password for you. Then you should use that password. Okay, whenever you would like to send an email, you should use this password. Okay, that you are generating here in app password. Okay, so let's come here now to our code. Here our service, okay, we are using Gmail. If you are using your own domain, so you will write that. And authentication, for the authentication you should write your own email and the password of that, okay, that we have generated right now, okay, that password. After that, mail option, these are here you should write your own email, from which email you would like to send an email, and to whom you want to send. We will send the email to the user, okay, who enter his email for resetting the password. In subjecting, here we will write the subject reset password, okay, reset password. In the text, what we will do, in the text we will send him a link, okay. Whenever he presses that link, he will move directly to the reset password page. That link will be something like, okay, down here we will send the email, okay. Here we don't need anything else, okay. So that's okay. Here just we will write here our email, and here our password, then here our email, okay. So I will write them, I will write all these things. So I wrote everything, okay. First of all, I generated a token, okay. Right now I code for this generating a token. After generating a token, this is the previous code, okay, but here I wrote my email, and this is the password that we have generated. And down here in the mail option, again, from which user, okay, I wrote my email, then to the email, okay, the user email that we has previously the user has entered, okay, this email. Check it, see this email, okay, to this email we will send to this email. After that, we will send this text, okay, localhost, this is our front-end code, front-end URL, and reset password. This reset password we will declare it in our app.jsx, okay. Then whenever user press this, it will move to the reset password page. And also I attach token with this text, okay. It means that whenever we attach this token, when he reset his password and he request for updating his password, so we will then check the token, is that user authenticated, is it the same user or not, okay. And down here whenever we send it successfully, so then we send that status is true and message mail sent. Now let's check it, okay. Let's first of all just, if there was an error, so then I will return an error to the front end, paste it, and let's just send in a message, error sending email. See it. Now let's check it, okay. Just come here to the front end, let's close this one, and here in the reset password, let's enter our array part, for example my email, okay. I will write my email here, this user is not registered, okay. This user is not registered. First of all, let's create we will register this user, okay. My email, I will register my email. Let's write my email, and here the password. Let's press the sign up, user has registered. Let's press forgot, and here I will enter my email. And let's press send button, okay. Let's press send button, and let's move to the console, and come here to the console. We faced with an access error, okay. It says access error. Let's check it, where is the error. Just come here and to the node, no error here. What it says, where is the error? Yeah, the error is here, okay. This is forgot, okay. We forgot G. Let's save it. Now let's try it, okay. Let's press send button now. See, check your email for reset password link, okay. Press okay. Now it came directly to the login. We will check now our email. See, we got a new email, okay. This is a new email, reset password, and this is the link, okay. Whenever we press this login, so this will expire in 5 minutes, okay. After 5 minutes it will not work. So let's now write the reset password, create the reset password link, and here we will just add reset password, and we will move to the reset password page. Let's just come here, create a new component, password.jsx. The reset password will be the same as the sign up. Control A, Control C. We will have as the forgot. Okay, Control A, Control C. Let's Control A, Control V. The same code. Okay, we will just change one thing. I will show to you. Reset password. Here we will have, instead of email, we will have the password. Okay, let's copy the password field. Paste it here, and this is a reset password. Reset password, reset. Okay, and change this to password and reset password. Set password, and here we will pass the password, and here we will call reset password instead of forgot password, reset password. Let's remove this. Control S. So now let's press OK on our email. Let's press this link. Okay, let's press it. So it says the local page can't be found. Localhost 5173, that is okay. Reset password. Oh, sorry. Okay, we should add here in the app. Here we should add a token. Okay, because we need to get the token also. Our route should be like this because we are passing a token. Just come here. Now let's refresh it. So the problem is because this URL contains dot. Okay, so we cannot fix this the React app. Okay, so we should remove dot. So for removing the dot from this React app, we will update our Vite. Okay, Vite.js. Let's check it. The version of it is 4.3. Okay, so let's update it. What happened? Okay, first of all we will update it. Let's create a new terminal cd client npm install Vite at latest. Press enter. So the package has installed. Let's restart our server. npm MERN do, and also let's check the version. Yeah, that is 5th version now. Let's check it. Okay, see, it is working. Okay, we have updated the bit, so the issue has resolved. So now let's, for the forgot password, we came to the but we should move to the reset password. Okay, so let's move to app.jsx. Yeah, here we should move to reset password, and let's check it now. Yeah, we are in the reset password, so we should now enter our new password. Okay, and let's move to reset password. .jsx, open it, and here we will write new password. Save it. You can add confirm password field also, but this one is okay just for how to apply it. Now whenever we enter the password, so that would be stored inside this password field. Okay, whenever we press the submit button, we will call this function, and we will call this reset password route, and if that was status was okay, then we should move to directly login page. Okay, so let's move to reset password, and also we should pass the token. Okay, whenever we come to the reset password, so we are passing a token. Okay, this parameter, so we should store the parameter. We should grab that parameter. Let's do it like that. We will write token is equal to use param hook. Okay, this is React Auto DOM hook. Okay, which will just take the parameter from URL. So we will take the token. Now we will pass this token to reset password like this. Okay, comma plus token. So after passing it to the reset password, now let's move. Yeah, that is post. Okay, let's move to the user, and here we will come to the reset password. Let's create reset password. Router dot post slash reset. The path was reset password. Reset password. Reset password. Request and response. So to take parameter from URL here, we should write slash token. Name it token. So to take this token, for that we will use a const token is equal to request dot param dot token, and after that now inside this token, first of all we will verify the token. Okay, after verifying it, we will update our password. So let's extract the password also. Is equal to request dot body, and we will wrap it in curly braces also, and let's remove this. Now let's start try catch block. Return response. Sorry, this console.log error, and let's add asynchronous, make it async. And here now first of all we will verify the token. Okay, this token that we got const decoded is equal to JWT dot verify, and here we will pass our token comma our secret key. So for the secret key we will write process dot env dot key. If the token was okay, so then we will move forward. Otherwise, if the token was not valid, so it will generate an error. It will print the error to us. So now let's after if that was okay, so now let's take the ID from decoded data. Const ID is equal to decoded dot ID. This decoded is the value that we used when we were generating the token. Okay, the payload that we were writing at the start. So this is that ID. Now let's update our record. Okay, so to update the record, for that first of all we will hash this password. Okay, because this is a plain password, we will hash this password, then we will store it, update our record. So let's make const hash password is equal to bcrypt dot hash and our password, then salt, and after that we will update our record. Const, let's use here await and also await here. Const await user, sorry, this should be await user dot find by ID and update. Find by ID and update. The ID is equal to with this one ID where our ID, and after that update the password and assign hash password to that, to the password. So lastly return response.json status. Let's return a message, status true, message return the message updated record password. Save it. Okay, and here also we will return response.json invalid token, for example. So now let's move back to the forgot password. If the status was not okay, then we will print here console.log response. Okay, response.data. Save it. Now let's try it. Just come here, reset password. Let's write 8-character password. The previous one was 5-character. Okay, let's reset it. So now let's check it. Okay, the console, where is the error? Let's wait for the press the reset password, and let's move to the, just come here, server is running. Okay, no problem. /login, and here, yeah, here we will press here, just come here, press this link and it, so press reset button. So we should print this data inside reset password. Okay, to see the error message, just come here, reset password token, and here we will print that data. Save it. Let's now check it. Okay, see invalid token. It means because the token is expired, we generated it an hour ago. It has expired. The expiration time of a token was 5 minutes. So let's now send a new email. Okay, with the refresh token, forgot password, press send button. So it will send an email to us now. So we received a new email. Let's move to the email. Okay, just come here and refresh it. So we got a new email. Let's press this icon. So now let's add our code. Okay, 8-character. Before that was 5-character our password. Now it is 8-character. Let's move to the console. If there was an error, we will see that. Okay, reset password. So we directly came. It means that the password has updated. Okay, if you would like to now log into the system, so we should enter 8-character password. Let's write it, press login. See, we directly came to home. It means we logged in successfully and we changed our password. So it was all about the reset password and forgot password. Now what we should do, we will implement the protected routes and also the logout functionality. Okay, so let's implement it. For the protected routes, let's just come here to the home page. Yeah, let's remove it and also close the email. For the protected routes, here and the home component should be access just those people. Okay, or we can create a new component, the dashboard. Okay, whenever we would like to move to the dashboard, that should be accessible just by those users who are already logged in with to our system. Okay, so let's do it. Okay, for example, I will create a new component. Just come here by the name of dashboard .jsx or AFCE, and just come here to the home component. Here in the home component, I will add a button. Inside button we will have a link, React outer DOM link, and 2 is equal to, we will move to dashboard. By pressing this button, we will be able to move to the dashboard. And another button for logout. let's add that also. That should be a pure button. Logout. So by pressing this dashboard, we should be able to move to the dashboard. Let's create that component, the dashboard. Let's add route. Path is equal to slash dashboard. Element is equal to dashboard. Dashboard element has imported. Let's try it. We are at the home page and this is logout button and this is the home. Let's write something inside the home. Just come here and we will write here dashboard BR. Okay, let's check it. Okay, this is dashboard and this is logout. We can add another break line. See, it will looks like this. Let's press the dashboard. See, we directly came to the dashboard component, but we should make this protected. Okay, just the authenticated user should be able to see the dashboard. So for that, let's move to the dashboard. Come here to the dashboard, and here we will just write use effect hook. It has two parameters. First one is callback function, the second one is array dependency, and here we will implement Axios. Let's import Axios dot get slash we will move auth slash verify. Then we will get the response, and here app response dot data dot status was okay, so then we will move no problem. Otherwise else we will just navigate to home page. Okay, navigate slash home page. Okay, we will create this navigate. Okay, let's import first of all const navigate is equal to use navigate hook. Also the Axios has imported. Now let's create. Okay, this is HTTP localhost port 3001 auth verify. So now let's create this protected route. Okay, the auth. Just come here to the user router.get slash verify request and response. And what we should do here, let's here we will create a function. Okay, for verification we will call that here const verify user is equal to, we will get request response and next middleware we will call it later. Okay, the next one, the next. Okay, so here we first of all we will get the token from the cookies. Okay, so let's write const token is equal to request dot cookies dot token. If not token, it means if the token was not existed inside the cookies, so then we will return response dot json status false and message no token, for example. Okay, if the token was valid, so then what we should do, then we will check for the verification. Okay, we will verify the token. So for that let's write asynchronous and wrap the whole code inside try catch block. let's now here down from this, let's format the document. Okay, let's format the document that has formatted. So down here now we will verify the token. Let's write const decoded is equal to with the JWT dot verify the token, our process dot env dot our key. Okay, so if the verification has successfully completed, so then we will call next. Let's save it and let's write here whenever we verify the token. Okay, if it was a valid token, so then we will call next. Next will move back here to this route. Okay, now here we will return a response, return response.json, a status true, and message login authorized. So just this is okay. Wherever you want, so you will just call this verify user. On which route you would like to apply verification, so you should just call this verify method on that. Okay, this middleware and that, like this we did on the verify. If you would like to call it on another route, so you should do like this. And yes, now let's check it. Okay, just come here and we would like to move to the console first of all, and in the console also let's face now the dashboard, see we got a response or not. Let's move. I think we paste with an error. Let's check it on top error, cannot destructor property. Yeah, this is not 3001 auth verify dashboard uncaught in promise config. Let's check the error. Okay, git auth verify dashboard.j6. So let's check it. Okay, let's first of all use in the dashboard. Yeah, here we should use the access dot defaults dot with credentials is equal to true. Let's save it. Now let's try it. Okay, let's refresh it. We paste again with error. So the problem is that in this user we should initialize this function. Okay, verify user above from this route. So this was the error. Let's check it. This is in the node app. Okay, this was the error. So let's save it now. Let's check it now. Let's refresh it. We paste again with error, so I will check the error. So the problem is this port number, this is 3000. Okay, not 3001. Let's save it now. Let's check it. Okay, that was the error. Let's move to the dashboard. So it says that we are valid, but let's check it. Okay, let's just a minute. Yeah, we came directly. Okay, we are valid, we got the responses. Okay, but why we can't move to the dashboard? Okay, let's press the dashboard. We directly came back to the home page. So let's check it. Okay, let's check it. Whenever we get the result, app response.data.status was okay. So then we should navigate / to home page. Just come here to the user, status true, message authorize. What is the response that we are getting? Okay, let's check the data. Status false, message no token. So let's check is the token available or not. Let's move to application, and in the application the cookie, yeah, there is no token okay right now with us. So that's why we came directly back to home page, because there was no token. So let's log into the system. Okay, we will move to the login page. In the home page we should have a button for login also. Home dashboard. So let's move to the login page, and here we will log into the system. Let's press login button. See, the token is generated right now. We have the token. Okay, so now let's check it. Okay, move back to the console. If you press the dashboard button, see, we directly came to the dashboard and status is okay, and we are authorized. Okay, refresh it. A1 FE close. Control C. A1 FE close this tab. Okay, again come here and search it again. Again we will come directly to the dashboard because we are authorized. We have the token. The token is stored there. Whenever we would like to log in, so we will be login. We can access the dashboard because we are logged in. We are authorized until the token expire. So now let's implement the logout functionality. Okay, so to log out is to implement the logout functionality. For that, let's move to the home page. Whenever we click this, we will call a button. Okay, on click event handle logout. This function, let's create it. Handle logout. And use axios.get http localhost 333 and /auth/logout. Okay, .then, and we will get here the response and app response.data.status. If it was okay, so then we will navigate. Let's use the navigate instance of a navigate. Const navigate is equal to use navigate hook. Navigate / to home page or login. Okay, catch if there was any error. Console.log error. Let's move to the here, and we will implement router.get logout. So here we will write response.clear cookie, and we will pass the name of the cookie, which was token. Return response.json status true. Yeah, just status true. Okay, whenever we return the status on home page, we should move here directly to the login. Okay, back to the login whenever we log out. Let's check it now. Just come here and let's press the logout button. See, we directly came to the logout. Now let's check the token. Okay, come here to the terminal, to the application. See that the token is existed right now. Okay, the token didn't removed because, and let's check the error. Okay, clear cookie. Just come here to the home page. Where did we call that function? That we called here. Okay, so here we will just use let's use that on the top of this axios.defaults.with credentials is equal to true. Let's save it now. Now let's check it. Okay, let's move to dashboard. Can access the dashboard because we are authorized. Let's press now logout. See, directly the token has removed also, because before we didn't use that statement. So now if we would like to access the dashboard now, see, we will directly go to home page because we are not authorized, and dashboard again not. Also to just handle this logout and login, for that we can create a variable. Okay, if the user was logged in, it means if there was data inside the cookies, we should store here, we should write here, show the login button, otherwise the logout. I did also this. Also you have I have added other videos for this, and also for role-based management. You can watch those videos also. Okay, you have link for that in the description. So I hope this video was helpful for you. It was the complete authentication system that we have implemented, the register, login, and which was reset and forgot password, hashing the password, the JWT token. I hope this video was helpful. If you like this video, so don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.